Call the meeting to order. Pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call of members.
Chairperson Gary Ryan.
Here.
Vice Chair Shelley Smelsley.
Here.
Lauren Spudler. John Carroll.
Here.
Mark Buckeye.
Here.
Tyler Weinhold. Barbara Bonner Peterson.
Here.
Samir Zugain.
Close. Here.
And Alderman Eric Pitt.
Have a call. Approval of the agenda. On the agenda, we have new business, Phyllis Miser donation park item, and Alex Sleeman bat boxes.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Have a motion.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the agenda.
You said approval.
Of the minutes.
I mean, the minutes, we just approved it. I was making sure.
We're awake, is that what you think?
Well, I'm not.
I'll make a motion to approve. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Public Works Report, Alliance Water Resources.
Evening, everyone.
Hello.
This time of year, not a lot going on in the parks. We have made our rounds, winterized the bathrooms prior to the cold snap we had. No damage to any of the bathrooms through that, so it worked out. Main Street bathroom, still doing well. That one's heated, stays open. We did get one mower back from Fleeg's Equipment. It was one of our new mowers. Had a hydraulic seal leak on it. Pretty much just leaked all of the hydraulic fluid out. They took it in on warranty work, repaired it, and got it back to us just 2 weeks ago. So, the trees were trimmed at Valley Spring Park. Some were removed. The ones along the road, those have been cleaned up, removed as well. So, other than that, not much.
Did the pond completely freeze over?
The pond froze over, but I don't know that I saw anybody on.
Okay, that was my next question.
Didn't stay frozen for too long.
No.
But we do have some diehard hockey players that will take every advantage of it. It was cold enough for a while, so I thought maybe they tried it.
Signs at Gage Park.
They're ready to go up. Do we have our spots marked?
About 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Jeff, he knows how they're supposed to go.
Okay.
And that split rail fence that we got the back along the creek.
All right. I'll get with Jeff and we'll get on those, and as long as it's marked. So.
Probably gonna be a little hard.
So they never froze that deep. Actually, maybe better because it's softer now.
We were able to get some Wi-Fi up at the park house as well. So, some public access Wi-Fi in that parking lot.
Cool.
Anything else?
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Old business, master plan, committee reports, fundraising,
Nothing.
trail committee.
The trail will be advertised in next week's newspaper. You can look at awarding the bid at the end of February. Construction will begin in April. So this will be from 671 feet from the big pavilion down to the first smaller pavilion. So 10 feet wide, in concrete. So Public Works is going to do the demolition, take out all of the existing asphalt, kind of prep the grade, but not too much. Most of that's going to be on the contractor. But we also have a drinking fountain and some other things that need to come out because it's going to be an issue with leveling it out for handicap accessibility. That'll be up near the bathroom end of that trail. So some of that stuff's going to be replaced with a new
I
bathroom.
was gonna say that drinking fountain needs to be a new drinking fountain.
And that's included with the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's great.
yep.
Playground committee, we don't have anything to report. Bathroom committee,
Bathroom's been ordered, no timetable yet. They said before it was like 3 months, about 90 days. Now they're at 180 days. And as you guys know, the prices went up for everything, so we got the one bathroom.
we are locked in on the price.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's locked in. at this
Is the
point.
Johnny on the spot gone?
It has been removed, mid-December.
So will we get those back next spring? for the-
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to vote on it, but I think, yes, this money well spent.
It was.
Get used a lot down there.
Down at Dave Pinkley? Thought they were there still.
No, I had them pull it about mid-December.
Huh, I don't know what I'm thinking of. I drive by there like every day. I keep thinking I see it there.
Because you get somewhere in the grass where it was.
That's it.
On the bathrooms, so what did we, how much extra of the funds did we have left? Was it the 57, right? 57,000?
Yes. Yeah, some of that's going to be still have concrete,
Okay.
plumbing, and electrical. that's
Okay,
gonna-
that was my question.
that'll be part of
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, the foundation.
And is there
We don't have an estimate, don't have a time yet. I haven't got plans on it yet, so it's been ordered, but we haven't got plans.
Right, we just did
that we
get
can-
locked in.
Yeah, so we can't put anything out for bid or quotes
Right.
for the plumbing or the electrical yet, or for how we're gonna create that foundation.
like that, say we have extra ARPA funds, how long do we have before we have to use those, so that we don't use them, we lose them?
Right, we'll have to use them before the end of 2026.
Oh, okay.
We got time.
Okay.
Anything else? Move on to new business. I don't know if, I hope I get the name right. Phyllis Meiser?
It's Meisner.
Meester, I was close.
But you said it like everybody else does, though.
He brought all kinds of assistants. huh?
Hey,
Well,
we
we're all
want to
in a
make sure
family
this
here,
goes.
very large family.
That's why we came in volume,
Thank you very much.
in numbers.
Okay, my name is Phyllis Meisner. I was Phyllis Hook Meisner before I was married. My husband Roger in the back. Sister-in-law Katie Hook, Jane Hook Meyer, and Mary Ellen Hook Rusen. So we're all from this area, from the St. Genevieve Bloomsdale area. And if you look at the little note, I just gave you a little background of our heritage a little bit. Our mom still lives here in St. Genevieve. She lives at the care center. And then we have a sister, Annette Hook, that lives here in St. Genevieve as well, at the group home. And we volunteer here all the time, actually at the, I don't know if you've ever heard of the ARC parties and everything, what do they call them? They're for the physically and mentally handicapped. Well, our mother is the chairperson for that. She's 96. but anyway,
I don't know
so,
how long that's gonna last.
yeah, it's probably last much longer, but anyway, just to give you a little background. So the main reason we're here, on the third paragraph down, it says we're here today to talk to you about a possible memorial here in St. Genevieve in memory of a lifelong community member, Dave Klump. You all probably knew Dave. He is, Shirley Kurtz is our first cousin. And our father and Shirley's mom were brother and sister. So Dave and Shirley, we had known, all of them a long time. So anyhow, we got to thinking about, when we were at the funeral and everything, about things to give back to, or memorials, I guess you could say. And there's things that they had that, you could donate to, but somehow we know they have a lot of grandchildren. We know they have a lot of people in St. Genevieve they're close to. We know that Shirley has been a fixture here for a long time as well, and she does a lot of stuff here, and so did Dave. And we just felt like a more of a personal memorial might be nice for the community. I don't care where it would be necessarily, but we do know there's a lot of parks here because we come here all the time, so we're here a lot. So down at the bottom, we listed, you know, who it would be from. It would be the Joe and Mary Hook family, which is our father and mother, of course. And then Y for Dave, who was a lifetime member here of St. Genevieve. And what kind, and this is just an idea because we don't know what you have, what your needs are for the park. We thought we could talk about that a little bit. But a park bench or a plaque or something that we could, you know, in Dave's name or whatever. We don't know the cost of anything. We do know that we polled our family members and we put together what we thought would be a budget for something, whatever. And we came up with anywhere from $400 to $500 for something that we can all work out together, whatever it would be. And we thought if it was a way off, and there wasn't any way we could work anything out, maybe there was a Boy Scout, an Eagle Scout person who might be interested in funding a project that he was working on. There could be a memorial as well. So that's just some things we thought about. So we just wanted to know what you all thought.
I love the idea.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
we're kind of, we're going through a little transition with the park, you know.
That's what we've heard.
whatnot.
It just happened that we've heard about that, so.
Yeah. And I mean, we really haven't even decided on any benches as far as a style yet that I know of.
Right.
Right. But I mean, I think, I love that idea. You know, doing a bench with a plaque on it. I've seen them in a lot of
Things
parks.
in the world.
Could be an opportunity for other families to
Right,
do that.
exactly.
There is a couple up there already like that. Right above the baseball field, the Wade Lurk one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think that's just really cool along the walking trail
Right,
to have a seated area, plus, you know, as a memorial.
right.
Don't put too many of them. My cross-country kids will stop running and start sitting. Because we run up there for it.
They can run around.
And they'll be like, oh, bench, let's sit over here. No, I love the idea. I really do.
Like that, and like you said, it gives other people an opportunity. It's like, hey, you know, you get your memorial, we get another bench.
I agree.
You know, I think it's a really great idea.
He's a big footprint sometimes.
Or even, yeah.
Doesn't matter. I
sometimes.
mean, just something that would be useful.
Right.
You know, we wouldn't want something just to be pretty.
Right.
Want it to be useful and, you know, something that, you know, families can look at and say, oh, yeah, I knew that guy. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that family.
Right.
And he was connected to the land.
Right.
He was
Right.
always involved in agriculture, so
Right,
the
so we just
land.
thought it was a good, kind of a good fit for him.
Mhm.
Do you guys have a specific spot you would like to see a bench go, or kind of?
Well, we know there are different parks in St. Genevieve.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't know when you talked about a master plan, I didn't know what you all were doing. So we wanted it to kind of fit in however you wanted to fit
Yes,
in.
right, with
So
your
we don't
plan.
really have a specific, we just knew that our chances were better if it would fit in with your plan.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, do you have, I mean, which, are all the parks being,
Just mainly Pierre Marquette right now.
Okay.
which one is that one?
That's
big
the
one.
main,
The
big
big
The
one.
main one.
The big park.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, we used to play there all the time as a kid.
We're still working, I think, on design features, and we'd like to have a little continuity over time and over space in terms of what our park benches will look like, so it's not a hodgepodge.
Right,
And
makes sense.
I don't think we've actually selected anything
No,
yet.
not yet.
We would also like to make it consistent so that if another family comes by, we charge the same, or not charge, but
They
the
get the
cost
same
is the
thing.
same,
Right.
is the
Or-
same,
Or somewhat close. anyway.
or at least
Depending on-
Yeah.
Right, makes sense.
consistent
Similar
with
style,
inflation, of
yes.
course,
Right.
but,
So it looks connected and.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
but everybody gets the same deal, basically.
Right.
And
You just change the plaque on it.
we need to come up with a number
Mhm.
for that. This is probably more or less within the ballpark,
I would say.
I would say.
I'm trying to remember what, I mean, like the style we had at Main Street Park.
Yeah.
Those benches were expensive.
And we still have them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I can't,
It was like $600 or $700 for that bench.
that's what it says. That's the more you buy. That's one thing, the more you buy, the cheaper.
You go over there, I remember seeing
The
that
last
quote.
one I bought, I ended up paying more.
No.
You guys would rather see a bench with a plaque over a tree with a plaque? Because another thing we keep talking about is how we're gonna add more trees to beautify the park. I was just curious, which one would you rather? Is there a preference?
Not really, is there a
Not
preference?
really, I don't think.
Not really, we
There's a
just wanted to
preference,
know what
but
you guys prefer.
Trees.
We're in
last
favor of the
forever,
idea.
Then they might not, so you know.
Katie said, the trees might last forever, or for a long time.
But then they might not.
Then they might not, but then benches sometimes don't last that long either.
That's true, that's true.
So I think as long as it fits in with something you've got planned, you know, and looks nice.
And
you know.
that-
Beautiful
you could-
thought, and I think we should try
Maybe we should,
to work with it.
try to do that, come up with a bench that we think would be, work throughout the park.
Right.
You know,
And
come
that
up with
will-
cost and,
Want to order 5 years from now,
Mhm.
the same kind if possible.
right, a reputable company that will still be here down the road. But I love the idea.
It's a great idea.
And they don't make Eagle Scouts anymore. I'm sorry to tell
They
you that.
don't?
They just don't.
You don't have any.
We have one young man, I teach at Valley, we have a young man, and he's the first in probably the last 10 years.
Really?
And I think my son was the last person to do it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We used to have a lot.
Yeah.
So 10 years ago, I would have told you, oh yeah, I know 2 or 3 kids that maybe one of them would do the idea. We have one young man, and he's already committed to the project that he's doing. And I don't know if anybody else that's,
No,
they just don't make them anymore.
I live in O'Fallon, Illinois, and maybe because it's a bigger, larger community.
Possible.
More, you know, stretches out quite a bit. That's probably why.
But you're right, at one time, we used to have 7 to 10 a year.
Well, we used to always hear about it.
Yeah. Now it's like, wow, we got an Eagle Scout this year.
Well, there's a lot of other things taking up kids'
Oh,
time.
yeah.
obviously.
Oh, yes.
Just different.
Well, I don't think we should, we're just going through discussion.
So do we need to tell them we like the idea, we need to study it further, or is that enough, a good enough answer for you guys, or?
Well, it sounds like you like it.
We love the
That's
idea.
pursue it.
We're all in favor of the idea, it's just trying to, like John said, we're trying to fit it with whatever we want to do in the future, and also be consistent, because you guys might talk somebody else into want to come and do this, and we want to know
Well,
what to tell them.
I mentioned this to my cousin, which would be Shirley's sister.
Yeah.
Joan. I mentioned it to her just that we were gonna come down and, you know, come down and talk to you guys. She goes, what are you gonna talk to them about? And I told her, she says, that's a great idea. She says, put me in for a few bucks. I said, okay. So she thinks it's a good idea. I'm thinking the family might even go forward, you know, after we tell, Shirley doesn't know about it yet. We decided to wait, and after we got a little more information together, tell her what we were planning to do, so that, you know, she's in a place now where she needs a little quiet and some time yet.
It hasn't even been a month.
Yeah, it hasn't even been a month yet, so. But anyway, so we decided to let her know after we talked to you all.
And if a bench doesn't work out and we see something else that we could use in the park in basic price range, you
Sure.
guys would be
Yeah.
okay?
Yes, as long as it's a permanent
Yes.
memorial.
Yes, and it has a plaque.
Yes.
Okay.
Something that you have to think about with a bench is you'll have to have a base with concrete, and a bench has to be secured or they'll be
yeah.
stolen. So
Oh, yeah.
keep that expense in mind as
Right.
well.
Yeah, but I know the ones we put down in Main Street Park, those kind of like they were saying, they were expensive, but you're not just gonna pick one up and walk off with it.
Right.
They're heavy, but they're also
Yeah.
bolted down to concrete.
Shoot, they take Jackie Robinson
Yeah,
statues.
I know.
It's just ridiculous. Well, anyway, I just wanted to
That
mention
wasn't
that,
St.
yeah.
Genevieve
But
either.
there's plenty of other ideas of things you need in a park, so
I mean, you can keep
certainly
us posted
in
on
parks.
that.
I was gonna ask, is there a way for us to get a phone number or a contact person?
Yeah.
Emails.
You can,
I'd give you a business card.
that's a good idea.
That would be great.
I can give you my phone number too, and then Katie has a business card.
Do you want to write
Email
that down?
address.
She's gonna give us a phone number, contact. Maybe we can have that in the minutes, John?
I'm sure there's information on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It might be worth saying.
I'm gonna write my phone number on that.
This amount,
This
if
is
we get
Katie's business card.
a
but I'm gonna
good
write
quality
my number on
bench
that.
with the installation, this amount would be at the very, very minimum amount that it would actually cost.
Right.
I'm sorry, didn't hear.
This is a great and generous amount, but for a bench, the kind that you would want, the kind that we would all want, permanent, long-lasting, good-looking, durable, this is very, very minimal.
And I figured that,
Yeah.
but we still have to come and find out.
Right.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the amount, I'm just
Yeah.
saying
Right.
if we're gonna go for a bench,
Right.
the kind of bench that people would be proud of, it could easily be twice that.
Right, I guess you could. I'm trying to think.
Oh, with the concrete base.
Well, yeah, but the city always, they always did that.
Well, we could decide to subvene it too. I mean, it could be a cost share,
Yes.
and that might be fine. But the total cost of putting in a very nice bench is gonna be $1,000.
Thank you.
There's my-
Yeah, I don't remember. I think the ones, I can't remember. I have to look it up.
The case.
I want to say the one in Main Street were
So we can get hold of these.
Well, this, we could
We'll
cost share.
We'll have to bring a booklet that
Actually,
we
yeah,
have
for 4 years.
from one of the vendors that we've got
I know the family
to show you
really well.
what the benches are.
We need to get that committee going and decide on some style
No problem.
criteria that we want, that we think we'd be comfortable with
Give it to the
4 or 5
person.
years from now as well as now.
You know, does it need to be a bench that would match in with the playground type style stuff? The new picnic tables that are up on the upper end of the park, you know, that's that type of material.
I don't remember what that looks like, but we could find something along those.
Yeah, I think it's that playground type, expanded metal, rubber coated look,
Okay.
you know.
I mean, I don't know, I mean, we just have to figure out what we're gonna. But I think regardless of what kind of bench you get, I think whatever company you get it from, I think most of them do have a way of fixing the plastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yeah, it's often done, but,
Right.
well, if you want to call that committee to order at some point, I'd be happy to, I think I'm on it anyway.
Is there anything else you need? Because we don't want to take any more of your time.
I think.
We love the idea. We will come up with the best decision because we feel like we're setting a precedent that could be followed
That's
in the
right, yeah.
future. We want to make sure we do it right. And as soon as we come up with something, we'll email you or we'll text you or we'll let you guys know. And you're more than welcome to come to the next meeting and stay after us. We like company.
What is your next meeting?
We have our meetings
The fourth Monday.
fourth Monday. This is the fifth Monday because of the ice we had
Right,
last
yeah,
week, so we
right.
pushed it a week.
Fourth Monday?
Thank you. We
6:30.
drive
Yes.
from O'Fallon, Illinois. and
No, no, no.
from Maryland Heights. And
No.
that's
It'll be February 26th.
Fourth Monday?
Next meeting will be February 26th.
26, yeah.
First day of spring sports
Okay. got it.
already.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming in.
Beautiful idea.
Love the idea.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Shirley did all the curtains in my house.
Oh, really? Did you?
And they're beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How is she?
Alex Sleeman bat boxes.
So let me correct it, it's actually Alex Freeman, but on the phone, it doesn't always sound like that. He'd like to install 2 bat boxes at Pure Marquette Park, part of his Eagle Scout project. He wants to put them up by the left field side of the baseball field. So it's on the park side. We thought he was talking about batters boxes. And it's like, what? No, bat boxes, actual bats.
Oh, yeah. That used to be one of the most popular
They eat
projects in the
mosquitoes
city
with
park many years
There's a
ago.
bunch of them.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
There's 6 or 8 of them up there.
Are there still?
Do they work? Are they bad?
We redid them, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago.
So somebody wants to put 2 new ones, not fix the old ones. They want to put new ones. Okay.
So it'd be up the left field along the 2 trees at the top of the hill along the left field side.
Okay.
He'll install and maintain, nothing needed from us. He'll also install a small sign with his name and troop by one of the boxes, about 6 inches by 12 inches. It just needs approval.
I move.
I was gonna say, I second.
Got a motion?
I make the motion.
Do you know what's the young man's name?
Alex Fleeman?
Okay.
Clean, that's-
Yeah.
I have a motion.
I have.
Oh, and I seconded.
Huh?
Seconded.
I never heard
Oh, I'm
you say, I
sorry.
heard you ask a question.
No, you're good.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.